Hello, everybody. How we doing? My name is Quantic Flux, and today we're going to be checking out the demo for a game called Mana Smack. Big thanks to the dev for putting this one on my radar. This is described by the dev as a boss rush roguelite. It's turn-based, fast-paced, and it seems pretty neat. It kind of reminds me of a fighting game, except turn-based, and I'm excited to be checking it out. Also, this music is going insane. So why don't we head on in and check out Mana Smack. Tutorial. Mana Smack, you will select the character and embark on a championship run. Each character offers unique playstyles and builds to play as or against. Your run will end when you are defeated or when you defeat all opponents ahead of you. Okay? The skills you choose and the build you make are how you will defeat your opponents in a match. Character builds consist of 2 strike skills, 2 guard skills, 2 support skills, 1 ultimate, and up to 3 abilities. Mix and match skills to make a build that synergizes with the character you selected or one that will counter the opponents you will face. Okay. I'm in so far. I'm excited. Skills are connected to an action and contain a combination of effect, costs, and conditions. When an action is made during a match, the effects of connected skills will be applied. This music is going nuts. Oh my goodness. The actions you make are strike, guard, support, and ultimate. Okay. Active effects are only applied if the connected action is used. Passive effects are applied regardless of what action is used. Skill type refers to the connected action. Skills with subtype, I have to be honest, I'm not learning anything. I'm jamming to this music. I'm sure I'll figure it out. Ultimates are powerful skills that are unique to a character. They are a centerpiece of builds that all other skills should revolve around. Playstyles will be determined by which ultimate you choose. Abilities are special passive skills. They only contain passive effects and do not require any action. Starting skills, select 2 skills to start your run with, or any skills will be random. All right, I've learned. I'm going to crush it. We got Hero, whose name is Hero, Mage, whose name is Mage, and Paladin, whose name is Paladin. You guys have your life planned out ahead of you, huh? Ooh, Rogue has a freaking Shadow Jutsu? I want to play as a Rogue. Cleric? Ooh, Clerics are lame. I want to go as Mage, because Wizards are awesome. Arcane Artillery. Okay. Mystic Missile. All right. I should probably actually read these. Which one of these do I get? Do I pick one? Don't know. Let's read them both. Cost self, minus 20 SP, minus 20 power, all count A, 9 ultimate. I don't know what any of this means. Target, minus 20 HP, minus 10 HP, minus 30. Okay, so if we fulfill these conditions, it does more damage, it seems. Plus 1 count A. Count A equals 0 at match start. Count A max equals 6. So if I'm reading this correctly, over time, this gets stronger based on count A and user power. If we have enough user power, we start getting count A, and once count A hits a large amount, we start blasting ass. Seems strong. What does this do? Mystic Missile? This seems much easier to understand. Target, minus 4 HP. Self, plus 4 HP. Plus 3 strike AP. Minus 12 ultimate AP. User action is strike. User last action is support. Huh. Okay. This one sounds more fun. What do we got here? This deals directly with user power, which we know we want. Okay. Super ancient sniper rifle, huh? A mage with a gun. I assume power is user power. Gamer fluids. Wonderful. All right, we're going to go... This is going insane. This music is absolutely insane. Okay, we're going to go... Plot armor and aimbot. I'm not going to touch any of these. I don't know if I got to pick my ult. Skills menu. Equip skills and set up your build. Skills can only be equipped in its connected action slot. Ultimate skills can only be equipped if it is unlocked. It cannot be changed during a match. Purchase and equip abilities. Every unlocked ability will be available to purchase. Abilities can be sold. Cannot be sold when purchased. Abilities cannot be changed during a match. Purchase and sell skills. Skills available to purchase are random and reset after every match. Skills can also be sold to make room for other skills or to earn money for important purchases. The opponent's menu shows the opponents of your upcoming battle in the order in which you'll face them. It displays the skills and abilities your opponents will use. Okay, So you can definitely counter your friends' builds. And by friends, I of course mean rivals. So we're fighting a cleric first. Okay, so I've been filled with random stuff. What did I get? Trebuchets, yay. Trebuchet, yay, possibly. Minus 8 HP and 8 SP, okay. Hexblade. We're going to be a Hexblade Warlock. Reduces our HP, I hate that. More power is good. Homing Pigeon. Seems bad. Okay, and we got the ultimate that I wanted, which is nice. Maybe you... Hold on. You have both ults, it seems. I guess you can swap them in between matches whenever you want. Okay, what is this? Use your action is strike. Fireballs, huh? So, if I'm understanding this correctly, if on turn 2 we use a strike ability, this goes off and does 8 damage. Very interesting. A strike that gives guard. Cover fire, I don't care. Chalice of Malice, I like the name. Seems bad though. These all seem like trash. Freeze Ray, sounds cool. If user's action is null, we do 4 damage, huh? Okay, Ethereal Armor seems like something we want. Because it's relying on user power. This gives power. User action is strike or guard. User's last action is support. We'll have to see what that means. But I like the idea of getting Ethereal Armor. So I will. We're going to get rid of this Tombstone. Because I do not care about it. I'd like to sell you. What is happening? Wait, what? Oh, that's not the one I have. Sorry. Ah, shit. Okay, I goofed. That's okay. We're going to sell plot armor, even though I started with it, because I'm an idiot. How do I... Okay. And now our goal is to get our power up above 12, and then we can heal. I'm feeling less confident about my plan. I think it might be a stupid idea. Maybe we save that for now instead of selling it. I would say, by the way, I've spent a lot of time in the shop menu already, and I think maybe that it would be a good idea to tutorialize this a bit more. Because I do not know what I'm doing. I'm gonna buy this. And we're gonna equip that as well. What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. How do I equip? Over here, okay. Good, okay. Sounds good. For what it's worth, I think our strikes are pretty trash. If I'm being honest. But I also think these are pretty trash. So I don't care. Give me a passive. User's action is strike. Minus 2 HP. Okay. Do we have like a power thing? Power? User's action is support. Plus 4 power, but at minus support AP. 2 added turns? I mean, that seems busted. We should get 2 extra turns on turn 1. Okay. I think I like the idea of buying this. Looks like we can maybe only have 3, though. Alright, put me in. I'm gonna die. Cleric, you coward. Match structure. Every match consists of up to 3 rounds. The first to win 2 rounds will win the match. round consists of at least 10 turns with a max of 20 turns. Rounds will end automatically when the max number of turns is reached. Rounds can be won either by knockout or high score. Knockouts can be achieved by reducing your opponent's HP to 0. High scores can be achieved by having a higher score than your opponent when the round ends. Scores equal to remaining HP plus remaining SP. In the event of a tie, the following tiebreaker will be applied. Score, SP, whatever. Each turn you will select guard, strike, support, or ultimate as an action. Actions will apply the effects of all connected skills. You can end the turn without selecting an action, which will be considered a null action. That explains the empty sheath. Each action has AP. If the AP is less than 0, the action will go on cooldown. While on cooldown, actions cannot be selected and will gain 3 AP a turn until it is greater than 0. Action AP carries. Okay, interesting. In between rounds, you have the option to switch skills. Yeah, we saw that. Okay, coward, you're dead. I don't know what you do. I probably should have read. I have to be honest, I don't care what you do. I'm going to do my own thing. So, first things first. You gotta aimbot. You simply must. What is happening? Do I not get to choose which one I'm doing? That's horrible if true. It's a big problem for me if that's the way it works. Ah, did it say we did both of them? I feel like that's maybe what it said. Where's my power? I have 12 power. My ultimate says, if I have greater than 12 power, I get +1 count A. Where do I see my count A's? I don't know. It subtracts all my count A's as soon as I use this, so I want to save it. Can I see where my count A's are? In my last action, I did everything. How is that possible? I don't know. Okay. I think I just want to guard, because now ethereal armor activates because I have over 12 power. Yeah. You have a gun? Okay. You've done nothing to me, you coward. Ah, my count A is here. So once we have 6 count A, I'm going to unleash my ultimate and destroy you. Noticing that I don't know how much AP I have. I'm also curious how you're getting so many turns when my whole entire thing was that I was supposed to get 3 turns on level 1. Unless it's just saying we have extra turns. I don't know, but I'm going to do a null action. How does one do a null action? Just ending your turn without doing anything? And null. Okay, well, I am getting my ass kicked, I'm noticing. Are you healing, you coward? Okay. How do you tell? I guess we have 3 AP in each thing, so doing minus 15 is not the best idea. Okay, I have the most power of all time. It's insane how much power I have. My thing is going. We're going to do it. We've got 6A, which means you're about to take all of your health and damage, I think, if I'm not mistaken. 20, 30, that's 60 damage at least, right? Pretty sure. Coward. Oh my god. Yeah, I killed you, you idiot. Okay. That all worked pretty well. I'm understanding this better now. And I think plot armor sucks. Homing pigeon costs nothing. But using our support instantly gives us 12, which means we're instantly getting enough to start building up count A's. So I think we keep it, man. I think you have to. It carries over. It did mention that. I did forget. Okay, I just took a huge amount of damage on turn 1. That's insane. I have no power. You hate to see that. You really do. I feel like strikes are the least effective thing we could be doing. But I will do it. Nine ultimate AP. I mean, I'm only getting one of these per turn. It does 30 damage, which is fine, I guess. It's probably better to wait for it to do full damage, though, so I don't waste all my SP. I am dying pretty hard, though. Okay. We have 20 power, which means we're going to start getting our ace stuff. Dude, we're kind of jamming, dude. I don't want to remove all my power. I think that'd be crazy. I think we null turn it. I'm understanding the value of the sheath now. I also think I'm going to die. Okay, we have 4 health. You're not going to die if I use my ultimate, though. But don't I do self-damage? Yeah, I die if I do that. Don't kill me. Okay, you didn't. You absolute fool, but I have no block. Alright. I think we're dead. I can't believe we're alive. You're screwed, my dude. Except you're not going to die in one shot. I hate you. Yeah, we died. Rip. Okay. I feel like I'm understanding better now. So you instantly do the support. Because now we're building up our count A. And then it's a waiting game. We try to block as much as possible while we're building up to our 60 damage blast attack. You are a healer, which naturally counters my plan. Coward. But that's okay, because I will destroy you. Now, I don't need to do the support. It is the final round, though. Does doing support do anything for me? If user's action is strike or guard, and our last action is support. I mean, it heals us a little bit. I don't really care. I think I'd just like to do some damage. And then next turn, you're freaking dead, possibly. You're not dead. That's horrible for me. You're gonna be close, though, coward. Oh, no. Now I can't kill you. No. Don't heal. Do not do it. Die? Did we do a murder? Yes. Okay. Okay. Our deck is horrible. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Next round me. I don't need to know that. Thank you. Money. 10 buckaroonies. I did not keep... No, because I spent it all. It's a good point. All right, let me look at this. I have a better understanding of this now. Minus 20 HP. If our power is above 8, it will be. But it subtracts our power, which is horrible. I hate that. Okay, this only costs 1 AP. And if it's turn 1 or 5, it has a passive effect of 8 power. That's pretty freaking good. Track their guard AP. I don't care. If our last action is a strike, we heal and get SP. I don't care about that. Don't care about that. This is trash. Onigiri, you're trash. Wombo combo. Okay. Opponent is guarding. We heal 2. I don't care. Okay, so on turn 1, you remove all of my power. Otherwise, you're a free 4 power every time I activate. That seems kind of nuts. And that seems awful. Oracle Orb. I'm considering you. I'm heavily considering you. I don't know when this activates, though. Is it at the beginning of turn 1 or at the end of turn 1? Because there's like a huge, large difference between the two. Wombo Combo makes it so that we can attack like way more frequently. Imperial Banner like does nothing though. Because I'm thinking Wombo Combo, we could put it on and like maybe remove our Hexblade's Curse. Because it damages us and it's annoying. But Trebuchet Yay is awful, though, is the problem. Because it only works if our last action is support. Yeah, I mean, this shit is trash. It's awful. I mean, Longbow and Wombo Combo kind of go crazy, though. SP, I can only assume is shield power. So I'm going to buy you. And I'm going to buy you. And I'm going to sell you because I think you're trash. And I'm going to leave. Okay. We're going to go to abilities because I think abilities are like practice hell. I am curious why there's a second empty page. Could not tell you. Don't care about that. Why am I healing on turn 1? Couldn't tell you. No way we're making it to turn 10. Simply not going to happen. 4 extra power, but it's extra support that we're losing. I don't need that. I think these are not as good as I thought they were initially. Okay. I kind of like the idea of whenever we guard, which we'll be doing semi-frequently, although we'll be attacking even more now. Every time we strike, we heal. I don't really care about that. I want to remove their ability to attack me since we're... Basically, I want this, but on a strike. But that doesn't exist. Okay. Also, I'm noticing I don't have enough money to buy anything. Okay, I think plot armor is trash. Let me do this. Every time we do a support, they lose a strike AP. I think that's good. I think that messes with their plans. I think I hate that. I want to equip you and you. And now we're wombo comboing all day. Yeah, okay, I like this. And what do you do now that I understand things? User's action is strike, user's last action is support. I think you suck. I don't like you. Alright, Rogue, bring it on, coward. Okay, we're supporting. Rude. I don't know why those are crossed out, but I made it so you couldn't attack me as effectively. For the guard. Okay, we healed. You must be doing something. Yeah, you're removing my ability to strike and guard, which is pretty not nice. In fact, all of your garbage does that. Also, that's called rage bait, which is funny. Sexy jutsu, okay. Wonderful. I got a Naruto enjoyer over here. Okay, well, I can't seem to do anything to you, sir. But I will tell you, as long as you're not removing my AP, or my count A, you're screwed. Alright, we're gonna do this. Yeah, strike ya. Ouch. I think you're just dead, man. Ult time. Coward. Go 16 health. I absolutely am not going to use this again because we need it for next round or else I'm going to die. I wish you would stop doing that to me. Dude, I should have gotten that null sheath. Okay, you're dead? Maybe. You're not dead. We ran out of time, but I think I won. Okay, that's fine. Second verse, same as the first. We beef up our power. You simply cannot stop me, you coward. You are nerfing my ability to do anything, which is quite annoying, but it doesn't matter, ultimately. Because I will destroy you, sir. Womboing. Okay. Null. Followed by ult time. Good. What does our attack do exactly? 8 damage? Not great. It's turn 9 out of 10, so like... But we have an extra 2 turns because of that ability I got. I mean, I think we just try to do the 8 damage. Because we might be able to wombo, you know? Yeah, we're womboing. You're dead, you idiot. Easiest dub of my life. Why are we doing a round 3? Did you win the first round, you freaking coward? Okay, it's kind of a big problem if it's true. Wombo? Wombo again? Continue womboing? Alright. Does having the extra power actually do anything for us? I don't know what power does. It's just a resource. So having extra is not helpful to me at all. Yeah. Okay, so you're dead, but not quite, but next turn you're dead. I can't believe you did that. You dead? Coward? Alright, get out of here, rogue, you loser. I can't believe you scored me out in the first one, you cheater. Alright, what we got? What we got? This is my own stuff. 4 power, -3 strike AP. The thing is, I don't need power with my current setup, but like, this goes crazy with our wombo combo because that means every turn we could get more power. Use your last action is strike, double tap. Seems bad. We're giving the enemy... I mean, we could do it every turn, but we're giving the enemy strike AP. Bad. You are cute, though. Terrible. Ouija board. Awful. You don't... You do something I can't figure out because I'm a simpleton. terrible. These are all not really what we're trying to do. Dracula Drapes? What even are our guards? I don't remember. We don't need power, man. We get all the power we need from our support. You only work if we strike. That's our last action, though. Every time we strike, we heal is kind of neat. This subtracts power, which I hate. Not a big fan of that. Are you a Lich King? Every time we guard, we lose 2 HP. Seems like a bad idea. No thank you. I think you're all trash, which is unfortunate. I'm surprised there's not like a reroll system. Okay, I think what we do is we don't want Mana Barrier. We take Dracula Drapes. I have no money. Why don't I have money? You have not given me money. I see. You only get money after certain rounds. That's horrible. I guess it's lucky we didn't actually want any of that trash. How much is Dracula Drapes? $3. Only 1 when we sell garbage, though. I'd have to sell 3 things. You know what? Excuse me? There we go. Alright, Dracula. Welcome on in. Happy to have you. Paladin, bring it on, you coward. I don't know why the Paladin is like a One Piece style Navy man. Well, we could just heal a bunch and get more SP, but we don't need to, so let's strike. You really probably should read what your enemies do, but like, I also think it's not fun to do that. So I'm not gonna. But it is definitely the intelligent thing to do. Okay, we're injured. Little does this man know that he's about to get obliterated very shortly. Like now. Alright, coward. You're at 50 health. I need my power back. Although, hold on. We only got 2 turns left. It's not a good idea. We beef up our own stats. And then we attack because that heals us as well. It's going to go to score out, and I have a feeling we're not going to win a score out, my friends. You won. That's not good news for me because I can't change up my strategy. Okay, so obviously what I did last time was not effective. So that means we're going full-on aggression. Over and over and over until we murder you. We don't worry about our own stats. We've gone full berserker mode. We have infinite wombos. Hold time. Okay. I don't know how you lived for so long, but I am unhappy about it. I don't know why I did that. That was a stupid idea. I lost. Crap. Alright. We lose, and that's unfortunate. However, that does mean we get to try someone else. We're going with Hero since we didn't see him at all. Let's see. We have a much better understanding of how this game works now. So if every even turn we use a strike, then we do extra stuff. I think that's trash. What are your ults, my friend? Count ABC equals 0 at match start. Count ABC equals max 3. So you start with 0, you go up to 3. You heal, give yourself power, and deal 4 damage. Minus 4 HP per count A. We heal. Okay, so the higher we have our count A, B, and C, the more we heal and the more damage we do. Every time we strike, we get a count A. Every time we guard, we get a count B. Every time we support, we get a count C. You seem hard to use. Okay. Interesting. Brilliant Barrage sounds busted. You gotta get Fireball. You have to do it. And then we need Wombo. We absolutely have to have Wombo. Power, I don't think means anything for us at all. This is just more damage. I think we go with this. So our plan is to every second turn heal a strike. Give me a Wombo. I must have it. What did you give me to start? Okay. I think the sniper rifle sucks ass. Okay. The ribbon wand goes crazy. For our build. Spite is not what I want to see. We want cheap stuff. We want to every even turn we want to do something, and that something is strike. So anything that gives us more strike is what we're going for. Not gonna help. Don't care about power. You need power to use that. This is something we want for sure. Because every time we strike, we heal. User's last user action is strike or guard. User's last action is support. You do stuff. This just gives more strike. Okay, I see what needs to be done. We sell that, we buy this. We sell this. We buy this. And I don't want you at all. I'm honestly heavily considering just not having a second strike. Let me think about what a terrible idea that is real quick. I think it might be genius. I mean, we'll find out real quick if it's not. And I have 9 buckaroonies. These seem to be the same as last time, which makes an awful lot of sense, I'll be honest. We want haste. And I would love to get Pierce, but I can't afford it at the moment, so that's fine. I don't know. Do we lose? We lose. Revolver one might be worth getting because I don't think it activates unless we have power. And we don't get power. So, like, I don't know why I did that, actually. I'm a stupid man. Okay, so... Perfect. I think I understand. We want Wombo Combo. We desperately need Wombo Combo. But here's what we do. We start with a support. Okay. Now, it is strike time. You idiot. It's now turn 3. Which means it's ultimate time. We're back to striking. We have infinite strikes for days. Okay. We have enough strikes at this point that I think we just continue striking. Are we? We're gonna die? Uh-oh. When did that happen? All right, my plan might have been terrible. Turns out. Yeah, I died. Who would have guessed? Do I not have this equipped? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because we don't have power. Okay, well, that plan was horrible. To be very clear. How do I can't change my skill in between. I'm dead. I'm so dead. No, power. No, it's gotta. No, we have infinite freaking strikes. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. We've got the most strikes I've ever done seen. What if we just strike forever? Is that a viable strat, you think? I don't know how I did that. I right-clicked. My bad. It's gotta be adding turns every other turn, right? We're gonna die again. Yeah, okay. Wow, I suck. I suck ass. Okay, that was not the correct thing to do. I will tell you that much for free. Okay, in that case, let's check out the Paladin. Every time you guard, you get count A. If you have more than count A, your ultimate does damage. There's more than 4, excuse me. And every time they attack us, they lose health. This guy seems pretty cool. User's HP is greater than or equal to 40. I don't care about this. Barrier wave is what I'm going for. So we want to guard a lot. We want cheap guards. Neither of these is cheap guards. Our last action is guard. This does something. I think it's not very good. Our last action is guard. Does 4 damage. And it's very cheap. Shield bash is what we want. Model ship. I don't really care about the second thing, to be honest. Give me my cash money. What you got for me, game? We want the cheapest guard of all time. Every time they guard, they lose 2 HP is okay. Goth carb, by the way. Okay, this does nothing unless we have power, which we don't have, to be clear. Can I remove you? I don't want you equipped. Yeah. Sign contract. Gives us more strike HP, but gives you more strike AP. I do not want that. Thank you. It seems like sometimes it might be viable to not have all your coverage equipped. Okay, our guards are trash. Nom Nom Nomicon. I love that. No. No. Blah. User action is guard. User's last action is support. No. Guard AP? Okay, hold on. User's action is strike or guard, and last action is... Yeah, okay. Firewall seems good. I hate you. User's action is ultimate. You do a thing, that's fine. I don't know what you do. I don't know what you do. Are these bugged or like... Maybe it's because they have the subtypes, and that means that their actions are always stuff, you know? Okay. That being the case, potentially, we get 3 back every turn, right? I do not want you. Although I could use you, but I don't want you. Although you don't take any strike. So I actually do want you, though. I was wrong. I was so wrong. Okay, we sell that trash. We buy this trash. Mono ship. Sure. Guard. It's basically just activating any thing. But, like, I don't need it to do that. Your action is guard. Last action is support. So, if I'm understanding this correctly, I can use my guard every turn and activate this, my cloaking device, the passive on it. I think. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, that seems fine to me. We definitely, absolutely want to have something when we guard, because we're going to be doing it every frickin' turn. Okay, I think we say every time we guard, they lose 2 health. And I have 3 gold. I think you lose the gold, man. I think you do. I'm not positive. I'm not willing to find out either. Okay. I forgot to equip my shit! What if I go back to the title screen? Could I continue from not inside the battle? Okay. Okay, good. We got the same stuff. I am a filthy cheater. I do think it's crazy that it's not equipping your stuff if you don't have full stuff, but I guess I also understand it. Because there's definitely occasions where you want to not do things. All right, mage, bring it on. So, I mean, my plan is just to guard forever, no? Basically, yeah. Okay, I've guarded. I now have 4 power. I cannot attack, but I can... sorry, I can't guard again, but I can strike because I've gotten the thing. Strike again. I might be the best frickin' mana smacker of all time. I say, knowing full well that I'm terrible. Okay, and then once it's 4, that's when we go crazy, right? Yeah. Okay. I seem to be dying, though. But I won by high score. No, I lost by high score. Damn it. How did that happen? I thought it was going insane. Okay. Apparently I'm terrible. Okay. Guard. Surely if I do the same exact thing a second time, it'll work out this time, right? You know what we really need? I'm realizing is I should have gotten the simpletons whatever because that counted as a guard. So I think it would have been activating my guard more frequently, no? Okay, my last action was everything. So this is going off if I guard a second time, but I can't guard a second time because I don't have a simpleton's things. I'm getting it. I'm understanding now. I do think I'm gonna die though. Yeah. I'm friggin' terrible at this game, man. Okay. Well, I'm the worst there ever was, turns out. I think we're gonna call it there. I do think the game is very cool though. There definitely needs to be a better tutorial, I would say, because it's a lot it's a lot to get into. There's a lot of information being thrown at you at the beginning, and I didn't understand what any of this stuff meant when I was choosing my skills. But outside of that, I do think the game is very neat. It seems like there's a lot of characters planned as well, and unfortunately, it seems like you can't play with half the cast that's currently in the game. But I think what we saw so far is very unique. Like, there's definitely various builds that you can go for. I think if you have, first of all, you need more of these for sure. You need more abilities. I think you probably need more of everything, but there's a lot of builds you can do with the current amount of strike guards and supports, from what I can tell. The abilities, though, I found myself wanting to have abilities since they're totally passive, but what I saw, I didn't really care about, unfortunately. So I do think there needs to be way more of these. I was trying to make a point earlier, and I've already forgotten what it was. I'm so sorry. I like the art, by the way. You can tell it's hand-drawn, and I appreciate that. What the hell was I trying to say earlier? There's a lot of different combos and stuff you can make, which is very neat. It seems like there's a lot of builds to mess around with. I apparently was terrible at all of them, which is upsetting. But yeah, I encourage you to check out the game yourself and see what you can do here. And I've completely forgotten the point I was trying to make, and I'm so sorry about that. I'm going to put a link in the description below to the Steam store page so you can check it out yourself. The demo is freely available for anyone to download and play. I encourage you to do so. And while you're there, I encourage you to wishlist the game since it helps out devs a lot. I think the dev did a very good job. I don't remember encountering any bugs. A tutorial that's not all reading that walks you through what things mean would definitely be helpful. That's my biggest advice, is make the game more approachable, because I can see a lot of people like bouncing off of this as soon as they see all the reading and the complex systems at work. But I do think once you get into it, the complexity is what makes the game fun. So doing a little bit better of a job of onboarding, I think, is a great idea to get people absorbed in your game, because there's a lot to like here, in my opinion. Anyways, I'll stop rambling here. Like I said, wishlist the game if you are interested, because it helps out devs a lot. If you'd like to help me out a lot, I'd appreciate it greatly if you left a comment and or a like. It helps out a ton on a channel of this size, and it's still down views a lot. Sadly, I thought it was getting back to normal, but it's not. So if you want to support the channel, now is a great time, because we are just getting abysmal views. But that being said, if you want to see more from me, my name is Quantic Flux. I put out a new video every single day in my Check It Out series, where I check out a new, usually indie, usually the roguelike game. That sounds like something you'd like to see more of. I'd be happy to have you subscribe. Thank you very much for your time. I truly do appreciate it, and I hope I see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.